Yo, what's good? Fuego Beats Radio back. Fuego and Prophet on the line with Hop the Great. All right, so Hop was telling us a little bit, about where he's from the Bronx, New York. He's been doing this music thing for a minute now, and one question I had was, what artists influenced you as far as I know you mentioned your uncle, was rapper and everything, but other than your uncle, is there anybody major like that influenced you to like continue this?
Well, now it is. Like when I first was doing it, I wasn't really influenced. It was things that happened in my life. I would write about it, and I'm inspired by a lot of different things, like some jazz music, different things. Some of them is normal, some of them ain't. People be like, what the hell? Where'd you get that from? But it wasn't a specific artist. I didn't really have like favorite artists. But recently, over the last like 3 years, I started falling in love with like all the up and coming artists. Like they made too, like Kendrick Lamar. I love his stuff. Sally. I love his stuff. I'm a big fan. I thought I play in the car. Wale. I'm more than Conscious Brothers. I got Common. I went back into the crates, got Common old stuff. Who else is in my playlist? A lot of conscious rappers, you know what I'm saying, or subconscious, more of that kind of thing. I would definitely got a lot of old jazz records, man. And I love the saxophone. I'm in love with the saxophone, so yeah, it's weird where my energy comes from. Who else? A lot of NWA.
Okay.
Definitely that. I played that. I like that. Most Def.
Okay.
Yeah, those type of artists. Not really. I mean, I like all the other stuff too. I jam to it too. But where I get most of my energy from is like, I gotta go in the booth and usually be those type of artists. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what's up right there. And like, as far, I mean, I'm sure but we try to, well, I'll say the whole mindset of this show, we want to definitely bring, not just hip hop, but all music back to where it should be, about music, not about money, not about flash, not about none of that. And all the artists that you name, like it has nothing, like people sleep on them. And a lot of these young kids, teenagers probably don't even know who you're talking about like that. I mentioned Most Def the other day to a college student, and he said, who? So, yeah, exactly. But Common, of course, because they know Common, because Common does a lot of films now and stuff like that. So, but that's the only reason they know Common. A lot of them didn't even know, another dude didn't even know Common was a rapper like that.
Oh, man, that's wild.
So it's one of those things right there that, it's good to see, artists, period. I don't really view you as, underground or nothing like that. To me, y'all the mainstream artists. Everybody else, to me, like I said, especially when it comes to hip hop, it's just about that dollar. And it can't be about that, because as soon as the dollar don't come, that's when you stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Prophet, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I cut you off. My bad. I thought it cut off.
Well, maybe sometimes I think it's not really about the money at first, but maybe it's like the company or like the fourth and fifth parties in the background that's like making that person who they're not really. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
My question to you, my question to Hop was is like, where do you view the state of the game at right now?
I think people is catching on to the buffoonery, and I think it's starting to head towards back to where originality and being yourself is cool, and the jury thing is kind of fading now. They're trying to keep it alive, but I think it's going back to where you can be yourself and be creative. Where being creative is the number one thing instead of the last thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing now, and I like the new acts, man. I'm a big fan of like all the new acts. Like I get your CD, man. If it's like as far as like on the come up acts and stuff like that, I get their CD and I be jamming, man. But as long as you talking about something to me, it's all good.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
And what I really wanted to ask you is like, what is the blueprint for Hop the Great? Like, what makes you you? Like, what's your inspiration?
It's simple. A lot of hard work, dedication. You know, if you fail a plan, then you plan to fail. You know, that's my motto. Teamwork helps the dream work. You know, my staff. Just consistency. You know, I'm not a person that could be here today and gone tomorrow. You know, whether I'm seen by millions or seen by hundreds of thousands, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking a day off. That's my blueprint. You know, don't take a day off. Work as hard as you can. Be as honest as possible. And definitely believe in God, and you'll be straight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no doubt.
No doubt, no doubt. I mean, the key thing that I'm hearing from this conversation is that you're more than an artist. It's more like a brand. You know what I'm saying? And when you're when you're going in there with the whole business, it makes it a lot better. You know what I mean? Because you're knowing the ins and outs of what business is. You knowing how to deal with contracts. You knowing what's bullshit and what's not. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just going in there like in one lane, blinded, and everything around you is just black, and you just going and looking, one direction and not realizing that, you kind of got to expand your knowledge and everything. I feel like you coming in with the right kind of thing, because you say you do the films, you got the apps, so you got your business. So when we talk about in terms of, when I mention money, that's not going to be it, because your money's coming in another direction other than just your rapping and you being an artist. So that's not going to be, that's not going to be a foundation for what you do, because that's coming in already. And I wish more artists did that. You know what I mean? And like I said in the beginning, when everybody is, starting out, I've talked to artists for many years, and they've said, they humble. And as soon as they see that check, that's when it becomes crazy. But it seems, like I said, you've been here for a minute. You got your money coming in elsewhere. So it's really the art and the love and the passion. You know what I mean? From what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. You know what I'm saying? It's, definitely I'm in it for the passion, the love, and, and the benefits that come with it is great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I tell anybody in the world, man, I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it if you don't love what you do. You know what I'm saying? You can't put all your eggs in one basket. That's just real talk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, I know a lot of people don't like to say, oh, you gotta have a plan B. Don't have, plan B whack. You gotta focus on A, but really, you gotta monopolize. Like, you gotta treat it like, yo, this is my strip. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have more than one thing on my strip. You know what I'm saying? We selling more than one thing on my strip, and that's how the great ones survive. You know what I'm saying? That's 100%. That's 100% true, right there. And
you gotta be on the enterprising. You gotta be on the enterprising tip. You gotta be versatile.
Exactly.
Back. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
That's the name of my company, More Versatile Artists, Team MVA.
All right. No, that's good. That's good. Like I said, that's good things right there. I appreciate, artists like you in general that just, you make everybody, like, I guess you could say, reach for a higher goal. You know what I mean? Because, you got your stuff legit and ready to go. It's not much I can say. Really, it's just like you got everything together, and now, you just keep pushing your product. I know you're going to be good. You know what I mean? And, so, right now we're going to go to another one of Hop's tracks, and we'll be back.
Hey, man, the new saying is slack is whack, man. Get on your grizzly. You know what it is. It's certain motivation over those who are not motivated. Yeah, tired of hanging around niggas that's no good. My political ties keep me tied up in the hood, living on the edge, hoping I don't fall. I gotta get it now, never know when God calls. I'm from a place where misery love company. Now I see why my mom's hated my company. Walking these streets where I got a company. Thank God I went legit with my company. Couldn't leave the streets, had to be a crook. Why you think my daddy got a tag on his foot? So this is what I'm planning. I'm never going down like the planes when it's landing. I ain't got time to be checking with a PO when a nigga wanna shine like machines at casinos. I'm done hanging with the losers when everyone is saying that I got a bright future. I got a plan, if I get to the top then I'ma stay up. Why you think all these nights I'm trying to stay up? So give me my shot towards the fame, and I promise you it won't be the same. Now say it with me. Never, never, never will I come down. 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 It's funny what success bring for me. Got every in the world calling saying they love me. They see my tour bus, now they tripping. Jumping over cars like Blake Griffin. Please respect pimping. I guess I'm Jordan, these rappers is pippin'. Man, I'm so different. They like, I'm hop, nothing can buy you. Even when the deal came, nothing could buy you. I got this motherfucker to feed my family. The same people I did it for, they can't stand me. All these thoughts as I'm flying on a plane, waiting on my bottle of champagne. I got a plan, if I get to the top, then I'ma stay up. Why you think all these nights I'm trying to stay up? So give me my shot towards the fame, and I promise you it won't be the same. Now say it with me. Never, never.